First responders train year-round to be ready for active shooter situations like this one.
And while police do have basically a mental checklist of how to counteract that shooter, there is no specific protocol that officers must follow. For more on this, we turn things over to Ryan Kennedy in the newsroom. Ryan, there are really no specific guidelines for these situations?
Yeah, that's right, Landon. It's because every active shooter situation is different and can change at a moment's notice. So for police officers, the real goal is to secure the scene and save lives as quickly as they can. The Reno Police Department takes the threat of an active shooter very seriously. So last night, when the threat became real, the department dispatched as many officers as they could to downtown Reno from all responding areas.
We have members of the Reno Police Department SWAT team working cooperatively with the Washoe County Sheriff's Office. We train regularly with our regional partners and as an agency to respond to situations like this.
Once officers arrive to an active shooter incident, their first priority is to get civilians to a safe area. They then get victims to firefighters for medical assistance. Fortunately, last night there were no casualties other than the suspect. There was only one minor hand injury.
If that incident had grown, of course, our involvement and our commitment would have grown with it, but there was limited exposure in terms of injuries to citizens.
Officers then work to secure the scene as quickly as they can. Last night, a deputy chief told us saving lives is the top priority, even if it means matching force on force with the suspect.
How to counteract the shooter. And so without giving up tactics, we look for positions of advantage. We start thinking about confronting the suspect.
And because the shooter was stopped before he could hurt anyone, the fire department played a minimal role last night. However, their engines remained on scene this morning to help with the investigation, and they'll always remain on standby if and when their services are needed.
We try to work hand in hand as much as possible so that we're familiar with each other's tactics and strategies. And like I said, if they need us, we'll come. And of course, if we need them, we don't hesitate to call them as well.
And because last night's incident is an officer-involved shooting, the departments have entered the OIS protocol, meaning the Sparks Police Department will now head this investigation. Covering the story live in the newsroom, Ryan Kennedy, Channel 2 News.